Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. I'm the host, John Fontenot, and today we're going to talk about building self-belief. Now, self-belief is the foundation of self-discipline. Without belief in your own abilities, it becomes nearly impossible to stay disciplined and committed to your goals. To cultivate lasting self-discipline, you need to trust not only in the process, but also in yourself. The good news is that self-belief is not something you either have or don't have. It's something that can be developed and strengthened through intentional actions. By practicing self-affirmation, celebrating small wins, and overcoming self-doubt, you can build the confidence necessary to maintain discipline over the long term. At its core, self-belief is about trusting that you have the inner strength to follow through on your intentions. What does this mean? Well, this means acknowledging that you are capable of achieving your goals, even when the path is challenging. Trusting yourself to stay disciplined is not about perfection or expecting no setbacks. Rather, it's about having confidence that you can persist, learn from the mistakes, and get back on track when things don't go as planned. One of the most powerful ways to trust yourself is to create a track record of success, no matter how small. Every single time you commit to a goal and follow through, you reinforce your ability and your belief in yourself. These small victories act as proof that you can stay disciplined and push through obstacles. Over time, as you continue to take consistent action, your trust in your ability to follow through strengthens, making it much easier to stay disciplined in the future. So now, one of the most effective tools for building self-belief is the practice of self-affirmation, the act of positively reinforcing your worth and abilities. Self-affirmations are statements that you repeat to yourself to remind yourself of your strengths, your potential, and your resilience. For example, phrases like, I am capable of achieving my goals. I have the discipline to stay on track. Or, I am resilient and able to handle this challenge, can rewire your thinking and help you build a stronger sense of self-belief. Self-affirmation works by helping to shift your focus away from self-doubt and negative thoughts. It encourages you to recognize your strengths and capabilities rather than fixating on what you fear or perceive as limitations. Repeating positive affirmations daily can help to reshape your mindset over time. The more you affirm your ability to stay disciplined, the more natural it becomes to believe in your ability to follow through. It creates the confidence that you need to push forward. Now, it's important to note that self-affirmation isn't about denying challenges or pretending that everything is easy. What it is about is building a resilient foundation where you recognize your ability to navigate difficulties and yet still maintain your focus. By affirming your strengths, you develop a mindset that enables you to take consistent action regardless of the obstacles in your path. The next thing, in the pursuit of long-term goals, it is so easy to overlook small victories or dismiss them as insignificant. However, celebrating these small wins is crucial for building self-belief and maintaining self-discipline. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a concrete demonstration that you are moving in the right direction. Recognizing these milestones helps to reinforce the belief that you are indeed capable of success. Celebrating small wins also keeps you motivated. Instead of waiting until a large, far-off goal is achieved, acknowledging incremental progress provides you with immediate positive reinforcement. For example, if you're working on a fitness goal, Instead of only celebrating when you've lost a significant amount of weight or increased the amount that you can do, whether it's the amount of weight or reps, forget about that. Celebrate each workout completed, each healthy meal chosen, each time you push yourself just a little bit further. These moments of celebration create a positive feedback loop that encourages you to continue moving forward, reinforcing your self-discipline and belief in your ability to achieve even bigger goals. The next thing is you've got to be able to overcome those self-doubt thoughts that exist in your mind. All right? Self-doubt is a natural part of the human experience, especially when pursuing ambitious goals. However, if it's left unchecked, this self-doubt can quickly erode your self-belief and undermine your ability to stay disciplined. So overcoming self-doubt is a key to cultivating lasting confidence and self-discipline. The first step in overcoming self-doubt is to recognize that it's a normal experience. However, it does not define you. Doubt is simply a feeling, and it doesn't have to dictate your actions. Instead of letting doubt paralyze you, acknowledge it and continue to move forward with the knowledge that doubts will pass. One effective strategy for overcoming self-doubt is cognitive reframing. Okay? This is the practice of challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with more empowering beliefs. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'll never be able to stick with this. Okay, you got to reframe it. And you do that by saying, I've faced challenges before and I've overcome them. I have the strength to keep going. This shift in thinking allows you to gain control over the narrative and focus on the belief that you can achieve your goals. Another powerful tool for overcoming self-doubt is visualization. I completely believe in visualization. Okay? Visualizing success and the positive outcomes of your disciplined efforts helps to create a mental image of what's possible, making it easier to push through doubts and stay focused on your path. The more vividly you can imagine yourself succeeding and remaining disciplined, the more real and attainable your goals will seem. You have to be able to see yourself succeeding. And that's where visualizing that success comes into play and is so important. Next, consistency. Okay? Confidence in your ability to stay disciplined grows with consistent action. Each time you follow through on your commitments, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you have the strength, the perseverance, and the willpower to stay on course. This consistent action creates a snowball effect. Your confidence will grow, which makes it easier then to stay disciplined, which in turn builds even more confidence. It becomes a positive cycle of success and just continues to reinforce itself over time. The key to building confidence through consistency is to start small and gradually increase the challenge. Rather than diving into an overwhelming task all at once, begin with manageable steps that are within your control. There is a saying, treat a big problem. Think of it like eating an elephant, so to speak. Okay? You don't eat it all in one bite. It's one bite at a time. Okay? Over time, as you accomplish these smaller goals, you begin to trust yourself more and more, which in turn strengthens your self-discipline. Overall, building self-belief is a critical part of developing lasting self-discipline. When you trust in yourself and your ability to follow through, discipline becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural outcome. You believe in yourself, okay? You practice, or by practicing self-affirmation, celebrating those small wins, and overcoming self-doubt, you can strengthen your belief in your own abilities. The more you consistently prove to yourself that you are capable, the more your confidence is going to grow. With that solid foundation of self-belief, you can navigate challenges, setbacks, doubts with the resilience and grace that is within you. It creates a mindset that thrives on self-discipline and consistently moves you toward your goals. Confidence and self-discipline are not fixed traits. They are built through small, deliberate actions and a commitment to trust yourself at every step of the journey. Do not talk yourself out of what you are capable of doing. Set your feet, take that step one at a time. Meet your goals. Believe in yourself. You can absolutely do this. Okay, so that ends today's episode. I want to thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're getting something from this. If you are, please follow, like, tell your friends. Please, I appreciate you listening to the episode and look forward to the next one. This has been the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline, and I'm your host, John Fontenot. I look forward to chatting again on the next episode. Thanks.